Hi YouTube. So I just did a whole video and it didn't record. Technical problems with Katie Scott. So hi, I'm Katie Scott. I am an eBay and Poshmark seller. I used to make scrapbooking videos here on YouTube, and then I switched hobbies and now I do selling clothes online. And so I'm in the Tampa Bay area, and I've been watching Rally Roots and the Rockstar Flipper. And so I've also watched Nicole State and Boondoggles Bliss and Thrifting for the Nest and a bunch of other YouTubers, Ronnie Hart and all those folks. But I wanted to, I was watching this morning and I was really thinking, like, I want to be part of this conversation. So, hi, Katie Scott. I'm a little older. I'm in my late 40s. When I started selling on eBay, I was homeschooling my son, and now I'm back in an office job. My husband and I own a business in St. Petersburg, Florida. And when I was doing my scrapbooking hobby, that was like a nice counterweight to the serious work that I do. And so this is also that. So this is not my main job, it's just a hobby that makes me money. So basically what I do is, and I learned this from my aunt, and then I learned it from all the YouTubers, is you just go to thrift stores, you find great brands, and then you resell them on eBay and Poshmark. I didn't know anything about clothing brands about a year and a half ago when I started. I started this in May 2016, and I knew nothing. So I've learned all about brands in the last year and almost a half, and I'm pretty good at finding St. John and Eileen Fisher and Lily Pulitzer and Vineyard Vines, Anthropology, and I've gotten good at knowing how to spot those brands in thrift stores, and it's like a treasure hunt. It's fun. So let me show you what I got over the weekend. The reason I got back into this is I was watching like a contest between Rally Roots and the Rockstar Flipper, and I was just noticing, like, all the brands that they were picking up, they were, I don't know, I would, if I was getting them for $1, maybe I would pick them up, but if I was paying, I usually pay like $2 to $4 for a piece. So, want to see what I got? This is what I got this weekend. So we have a Life is Good shirt. These would go for a solid $10 on eBay, like fast and easy. This is Punto Blanco, and it just looked nicer, and so I think it's a men's shirt. Usually I pick up women's shirts, but I almost thought I would keep this, and then I thought, no, I'm going to sell it. I have Eileen Fisher sweater. Let me maybe bring you a little bit closer. I don't know if that works or not. So when I make my videos, I don't rehearse them. I just press play, and I'm getting back into YouTube. So I got fairly proficient with it, and now I'm all rusty. So bear with me. Eileen Fisher. So this was $5 or $4.58, which is kind of pricey, but I know it will sell, so I'm cool with that. An Eileen Fisher sweat, and I actually got this one last week, and then I found the matching. So they didn't keep them together. So if you find the sweater, you might go just try to look for the same fabric when you're looking through the tops. This was in with just the regular tops. So those were separated, but they are reunited now. Tape measure, which sometimes I'll pick things up for my daughter, and she was going through like a pretty boho. Whoops. Again, I'll get better at this. They just have really pretty, like, delicate buttons, so that's why I picked that out. Another one I picked up for my daughter, a Free People dress. And this was also hers, Columbia. So when she's done with clothes, she just gives them to me. I sell them on eBay. This is one that I got her for a ski trip, and then we live in Florida, so she doesn't really need long sleeves very often. This is Athleta. This is one of my favorite brands. This is one of the brands that I wear myself, And this is a sporty skirt, but it's one that has a finish on it that looks like I can wear it to the office. So one of the benefits of selling on eBay is I've learned good brands and I've upped my own wardrobe. This was Caprice. And I looked it up and the comps were okay, but I thought that print was pretty awesome. So any kind of novelty print I think is great. This I thought was going to be a Johnny Was because it was JW, but I don't think it is. Or if it is, it's a very low rent Johnny Was. Here's Joy. And this is a brand that you see, like if you look up those, there's websites, what they wore on TV. People on TV are always wearing this brand. So if you can pick that up. And this looks brand new. I think this is new without tags. But I won't list it as new without tags. I mean, it's never been worn. I just list everything as gently used. So, and I try not to pick up anything with flaws. This Fig or Figueroa and Flower, these sheer boho tops do really well. They won't go for a lot, but they'll go quickly. Prana. So Prana is a sportswear company. This is like a poncho. Lovely. Then I found XXL. I probably wouldn't have gotten it had it not been XXL. But this is a polo Ralph Lauren Nordic sweater, and I just thought it just seems really nice quality. The mousse or what did it for me, and the XXL. So this is a men's XXL, and I paid up for this. I paid $10 for this. So I thought my son could wear it if we go on a ski trip because this is his size, or I'll sell it. We'll see. Then I found some more Nordic sweaters. Anytime you can get these like sweaters that are made in Norway with the fancy clasps on them, you're gonna do well. So, ta-da. I don't know how long I have. I know they cap you off at, or they used to cap me off at 15 minutes until I got a certain amount of subscribers, and then I got longer. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's so pretty. This is either a small woman's or a child's sweater. Then I picked up this, this brand is Margaret O'Leary. And I've sold one of these before and they do really well. And this was a sweater and skirt. San Francisco. But they've got the tags. One thing you can tell if it's a nice brand. And I learned that from Kayla, Hazel Hearts Vintage. She's on YouTube. But when the tags look like this with just a little, just that little bit holding them on, that means it's a fancy brand. So, fancy brand. Then this is a French name. René se perd. I don't know, but anytime you see something with like a lot of different fabrics, that might be a sign that it's a good thing. And so I think this is an artsy, it's either a tunic or a very short Marcia Brady dress. This is Zara, which I probably would not have picked up Zara, but for it had the tags still on it. I think I need to stand over here, sorry. Just getting to where I should stand. I've been seeing a lot of this lately, and I did sell a pair of pants, the Alta Zara Target brand. I could probably wear that, but I don't think I want to. Another boho peasant top. This is by Daniel Rain. Oh, this was a great find. Yep, check it out. Lululemon, new with tags. So this is just like a, if it wasn't Lululemon, I would never pick it up. But since it is, that's a good thing. Then I have Toad and Company, which I think is something to do with like, there is a horny toad, and now I think it's just Toad dress. Custo Barcelona. And I see these a lot, actually. I see this brand a lot. I mean, not a lot, but like, this is probably like the 6th thing I've sold of this Custo Barcelona. It's a high-end, fancy thing. Hold on. They also have like really funky t-shirts. This is Louis Farad. It is a designer and it's silk. Then we have, sorry, I'm not showing you all the tags. I'm just really trying to make a video so that it'll work. And then I can make more. I made one before this, did I tell you? And it didn't record, so 15 minutes of me talking to myself. Lularoe. Ta-da. Then this is a Miss Me skirt. This is a vintage longs, and the comps on these are good. Ta-da. L-A-N-Z. That's a thing. Bowden. Actually, I see a lot of Bowden. Ta-da. And then this one is Komarov, and the only reason I know this is because once when I was at the bins, and I don't go to the bins very often because I find them overwhelming, and like kind of disgusting, but then I want to go back, so. Komarov, and so I once picked up something at the bins that was like really sheer, and I was like, well, this weighs nothing, I'll just pick this up. When I got it home, I realized it had the tags on it. It was like $600 for a sheer blouse. So this, I think this is that same brand. It's insanely expensive. Spence. Which I see Nicole State picking up Spence all the time and saying how great it is, and I don't find that to be true, but I think I got this for half off, so I was like, alright, I'll try it. Have, Stop Staring. Whoops. Stop Staring. It's like a wiggle dress. So in this I put like retro, rockabilly, pinup, that sort of thing. Then check this out. Diane von Furstenberg. It's a wrap dress for Neiman Marcus. Beautiful. And it's a size 14. And it's got, I think it even has pockets. Let me just double check that. Yeah. Pockets. I almost want to keep this one, but I'm a little too fat for it right now. So I think I might sell it. This is the second one of this brand that I picked up. And this is one that I picked up one day where my phone wasn't very, wasn't charged. So the other one that I picked up was this, Now I Knew It. But one way you can tell it's a fancy brand is if it has the brand in the label or in the pattern. So that's a fancy brand. And then we have Gary Rourke. I think it's vintage. And last up is a Cole Haan cashmere wool trench coat right in time for winter. So that's my haul. And then this I think is by a brand called Save the Queen. And I have a skirt by that same brand and the comps are really, really good. But they cut the tag out, so does anybody recognize this? It's got like all this fancy, all that fancy stuff there, and it's very like festival, boho, gypsy, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so that's my first haul in a while. I'm Katie Scott. I'm a newish reseller, and this is my side hustle. Thanks for watching.